paintball.
Right.
So we've got the 3 knights at the end there did a really good job of closing out that point.
Very good. Hustle on my right. We should have Malicious on my left. This is a tough draw for Hustle.
Teabag's taking the big D3 bite. Hustle loses 2 off the break, so it's a 5-on-3 for Malicious Intent. Johnell's in the 100. We're calling that stand-up can. He's going to quickly move up.
Was that Teabags or Truck Stop taking that bump up the middle?
That's Pablo, actually.
Is that Pablo Silva? Okay, good to see.
And,
Welcome back.
Yep. So Teabags is in the D3, and he just moves to the D4 right now.
Good move. Malicious Intent in clear control of this match right now. They're up on both bodies and positions, and another Hustle player drops coming from the middle.
I wouldn't mind a Hustle concession right here.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think there's any reason
to inflict pain on your players. Yeah, this is a no-win. Yeah, they conceded it kind of after it was necessary, but yes, they did concede it.
Yeah, that was a dominating point right there from Malicious over Hustle. 2 really good teams typically see each other in the playoffs.
Yeah. Malicious right on the heels of Alpha Gang for the overall season points. I think they're about 14, 15 points behind, something of that nature. So tough draw for Hustle, but you know, you got to beat the best if you want to move up the ranks. Hustle is not in a great position to win for the season. They would need both Alpha Gang and Malicious to really kind of fall apart, and then they need a first or second place finish if they want to compete for the season. But nonetheless, again, thank you to Hustle for driving all the way down here.
All right, so we have Alpha Gang on the red side, down 1 against the Knights. See what Sean Callahan drew up after seeing that first point.
10 seconds to go.
Looks like they're turning the same 5 for the Knights.
I believe Alpha Gang's going to make a run out to this tower. Yep. So Snake Tower. Alpha Gang also makes a run to D2. Looks like they got there clean.
James Brawl playing that stand-up can. They doubled up the home. Fabio's in the command center. And then looks like they have the Cali. So it's a real pocket play here.
Yep. Surprising, again, by Fabio. I brought this up before, but he has spent all year playing the Snake. It's kind of a surprise to see them. Very consistently today, they pulled him away from the Snake. He's not gone near it.
Yeah, and this is going to be dangerous. With Alpha Gang all the way up to the D3 now, it'll be interesting to see if the Knights can get out of that pocket.
Yeah.
Rob should be able to wrap the outside of that bunker and maybe even get in the D4 real early looking inside. Jacob Brault's trying to keep him in that bunker from that stand-up can, and he's eliminated. So the Knights are down 2. They got their Snake player shot as well, so looks like they're trying to fill outside.
And they do successfully.
Alpha Gang 5-on-3.
Knights are trying to spread it, getting smart about it.
The middle is there for the taking if Alpha Gang wants to do that. It looks like they have a down gun potentially. Richards in the home messing with his gun. Mulready comes out to Snake 1. Fabio tries to hit Mulready, but hits every camera person and ref instead.
Thank you for your service.
Goofy is not happy. All right, Mulready right now needs to go inside out and try to get down. I would go all the way down to the Snake 50 if I was him. When you're up the bodies, that Alpha Gang's up right now, 5-on-3. This is when you need to not just get in gunfights. You need to move up the field.
Well, or put yourself in positions where you're going to catch moves, like what we call traps, right? You know that Alpha Gang's going to make a move from point A to point B and get a gun ready to do it. Fabio takes the walk.
Yeah, Rob Whitaker's on their side of the field right now for Alpha Gang, so it's a 4-on-1, 5-on-1.
Yeah, James Dong walking off also from the Snake side, and that's going to be it. So, you know, mid-game at that point, what AG Knights needed to do is they needed a couple things. They needed to, one, win gunfights, right? Just narrow the numbers down. Number 2, put guns in running lanes where you know Alpha Gang's got to go through and hope to pick up bodies that way. And they didn't seem to do either one of those. They weren't winning gunfights. They were losing gunfights. And they were not picking up on Alpha Gang players making moves to their secondaries. So, not a great game for the AG Knights. That pocket play, like you mentioned earlier, does not do them any favors when you're losing bodies in the run out. If you lose bodies on the run out and you're stuck in pocket play, it's just a world of hurt.
Yeah, plus Alpha Gang was able to get out wide. They got to the Dorito 3 very, very quickly, and that trapped him.
You know what? That's another good point. It looks like the AG Knights chose to go pocket play, which is meaning you're going to have heavy guns, right? And if you have heavy guns, you're not going to get a lot of far upfield positions. Great. The problem is if you have heavy guns and you're not getting kills, you've just given up a lot of positional stuff. And then to make it, to double down on it, they lost bodies themselves. So everything about that game plan didn't work out their way. Doesn't mean it was a horrible game plan. It just
wasn't executed.
No, and everything that could go wrong.
That happens.
Went wrong. Yeah. Sometimes the best game plans, you need the other team to play into your game plan, right? You're making guesses on where the other teams are going to go and what they're going to do, and you could have a great game plan, and the other team needs to play along with it.
They need to help.
Yeah, do their part.
All right, Hustle doubles up the home. They take the Dorito 3.
Good.
They take the command center.
I would call that Dorito 2. Dorito 3 would be
I'm
that
sorry,
wedge.
you're right.
Yeah.
Adam Rand's taking the walk, so 5-on-4, but a big bite by T-Bags up to the Dorito 3.
Nice move. One of the Hustle players,
They
walking off. Hustle player walking off from the Dorito side.
They trap Chanel in this 100 can here. If they can keep him there, it's not the best place to be. I'd like to see him get out of there if he can.
Good Lord. And he does. And then he dies doing it.
Yep. So now it's a 4-on-3. No, a 3-on-3.
Another Hustle player walking off.
3-on-3 and
oof. All right. I think a Hustle player thought a Malicious Intent player was running down the sidelines, and I think he kind of ripped up a dead player.
Where's the third Hustle? There we go. All right, so he's in the money stand-up can here on the snake side, the home, and now in this the brick on the Dorito side, and they don't know he's there. So this is where he could catch maybe Pablo coming over the top.
Yep. Pablo is trying to find bodies, which means he's going to be looking over the top here.
He's shot. Kyle Kilroy is shot, so we'll see if the referees get over there and pull him out.
No. Maybe it bounced. Are they still? So Malicious Intent is still not picked up on this snake brick. Oh, I'm sorry, this Dorito side brick.
Yeah, now he's looking for the move from T-Bags to the Dorito 4.
Yep, and I think he's about to play right into it. Oh, put right into the face. I don't even know if that was from the brick or one of the back players, but yeah, they dropped that Malicious Intent player. T-Bags trying to make the move.
Yeah, he has the move now to shoot Kilroy again.
Yep.
Kilroy moves back.
Silva is not really still aware of the situation over there on the Dorito side. Or if he is, he's incredibly disciplined not to look. I believe there's a TV show called Seconds from Disaster, and that's the situation Silva's in right now if he doesn't pick up on that Dorito side. Oh, he finally does. Okay, he's aware of it. There's no clean shot.
Yep. He's eliminated.
Silva's out. Yeah, just Kilroy back there, and Kilroy might have gotten hit. He's asked for a check on his head. It looked like it bounced. Kilroy's in a lot of trouble. Do you towel out of this if you're Malicious, just to save him the pain?
They're up 1-0. Maybe they want to time, but yeah,
I mean, you're only going to save a couple seconds of time.
I personally would towel just because he can get a penalty, and I don't want to start down.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Okay. So good point from Hustle. They tie it up 1-1. Correct?
That is correct.
Our scoreboard's just a little slow. Alex is good at a lot of things, but well, I mean, you know it's coming. I know it's coming.
He wants to be official, man. You can't assume.
What about this broadcast looks professional to you? Exactly what part of it looks professional?
Everything but the commentary.
All right. Hey, look at that. I was right. It's 1-1.
Where is that broken clock?
No, Nostradamus. What do they say? My favorite saying is 1,000 monkeys and 1,000 typewriters. Every once in a while you get Shakespeare.
All right, so we have Alpha Gang in the blue side. We have Knights on the red side. We have two good matches here, huh?
I would say so. We've had some real
lopsided.
Yeah,
ones.
real lopsided both on paper and and the results. But these teams are much closer matched, and it's showing. All right, tied up with 6.5 minutes on the clock. Knights versus Alpha Gang. Knights need to survive the breakout. If they're going to go gun heavy, they cannot lose bodies on the breakout, and they better get kills.
Got a little camera cleaning going on.
All right, 10 seconds to go. Here we go. Alpha Gang, well, I don't know. Just keep doing what you're doing so far. Alpha Gang has been more aggressive early in the game.
Looks like Rob took one on Alpha Gang, at least a bounce.
I think he's getting the check. Nope, he's clean. He's clean into that D2. That's a big game change right there. If they had taken him out, it would have put Knights in a real good position, but must have bounced.
Knights are in good position also, though. They're nice and wide. They have Fabio set up to contain the snake.
I'm going to have a slight disagreement with you. I think Fabio's a real good move and win player, and they've put him in a very important position, but a position that's not dynamic, right? They've asked him to go to this mini wall and sit there with a gun, stopping the move into the snake, which is great. It's a good game plan. I'm not knocking the game plan. I'm just thinking you're a little bit wasting one of your personnel to do that job. Unless they think he's the only person that can make it to that mini wall, which I don't agree with, if that's their thought pattern. So I'd rather see Fabio out on the Dorito side, you know, being inventive and trying to win the game.
I somewhat agree with you, but and rankings don't mean really anything. But you do have your two D2 players in Jacob Brault and Aaron Mitchell playing your outside attacking positions.
Yeah.
And you have your D3 player, Fabio, who is another dynamic player up the center. And then you've got your James Dong as a support player. And I don't know who's in home right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But Rob Whitaker is up in the Dorito 4, really putting pressure on the home. We'll see if he can win this gun battle, because if he can, he's going to turn James Dong, which he just did right there. So now it's Fabio and Aaron Mitchell looking snake, and the other three looking Dorito.
So this is where the Alpha Gang player in the Dorito needs to go a little bit more calm. Like, you've got plenty of guns on you now. Let them shoot at you. Just go calm. Let them shoot. Get your teammates to do their job while you're soaking up firepower. Is that the word?
Yeah, Alpha Gang is really back. Did they lose a player that we didn't see? Because I don't see anybody else on the Dorito side.
4. I'm only counting 4 at the moment.
Let me see. They certainly should be closer to Rob Whitaker up on that Dorito side, which it looks like Brian Richards is trying to follow him up.
Yeah, they got 5 alive. Alpha Gang with 5 alive. Yep. So you got... this is definitely killing clock, which is probably fine with both teams. The game is tied up right now.
All right, so Alpha Gang is now in the money, which is that stand-up tower.
Alpha Gang loses their Dorito player. What we were just talking about is play a little more passive, keep yourself alive. And it looks like he got shot in the head.
Yeah, he's also, I really do think Alpha Gang should have been a little closer to him prior to that.
True, but it wasn't that he got bunkered out. He decided to engage in a gunfight with 2 guns.
Yep.
And that's you're gonna lose that fight most times. All right, Knights are calling out red alert, which is obviously their code for snake side. A little bit of snake side danger.
Yeah, he did get through Fabio's gun, so they're in Snake 1. They're in Bill Mulready's in the stand-up can, whether you're calling that the God or the money. Then you have Dorito corner and the command center, the tall Aztec tower in the center of the field. The Knights are dominating the gun battles in the sense that they have people over the top.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not struggling to come out and shoot. They're controlling what they're controlling.
Jacob Brault was just literally standing over that D3 for about a minute straight, trying to figure out where everybody was.
And the clock is ticking away. We're at 2.5 minutes. This has been. Brault takes the walk.
That's a bad death.
Yeah. That may reset the game a little bit. A second ago, I would have said the Knights are well in control.
So both teams lose their Dorito attackers, 4-on-4.
I would not be shocked if this game goes to time.
You got Caputo, I believe, here in the Snake 50.
I'm not saying that's probable. I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked.
He's going to shoot the inside, yep.
Dong, does he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He may have shot. Yep. Okay, well, I take it back. That leaves Fabio in the middle.
The other Caputo brother is shot out of the rocket.
Talent. If I'm the Knights coach, you got to think about tallying because time is starting becoming an issue, right? You're under 2 minutes. You're probably going to lose this game. Yeah, you got to towel, man. Zach Agnew.
It's a 2-on-2, though.
All right, well, I could be wrong, but you're gambling it all. Because right now, if you're the Knights and you lose this point, it's very unlikely you're going to be able to tie it up.
Brian Richards kind of went crazy down that sideline. He didn't need to be so...
Aaron Mitchell is not aware of the snake player. Yep, and it costs them.
Now I would potentially towel.
Yep. No, you got to towel. By all that is holy, Zach Hackney, listen to me. Towel. Towel like your life depends on it. You now towel.
Oh, yeah, it's...
What are you doing? Did you say you saw a gun down this match? Or you maybe?
I think
maybe.
I 100% saw a gun down. I don't know if it was this set.
All scruples are out the window. I'm taking it.
Well, you
Gun
got to give
down.
it to me too, so it's not a real advantage yet.
All right.
Didn't see a shoot teammate.
Just the
Refs call bunker rub. I haven't seen that completely yet, so we'll leave that alone. Teammates go to the same bunker. I mean, that's home. What are we doing with that?
I think we said going forward, home is not counted.
Okay,
as,
sorry.
yeah.
Sorry. So that
It's just too easy.
Overshooting.
Red flag. Haven't seen that. 4-kill game. Yeah. All right. All right. So that's all we got so far. All right. What we have now, though, is Malicious versus Hustle. Hustle on my right. Malicious on my left. Game tied up. 8.5 to play.
All right. Malicious lives off the break.
Yeah. Both teams clean. Weird.
Same bunker.
Yeah. That is definitely. You get that one. Yeah. There's no question. So Hustle has doubled up the tower.
You have it as well.
Oh, I do? Okay, we'll check it after the game. Hustle has chosen to double up that kind of middle tower, which is just a weird...
Hopper explodes. Does anybody have that?
Yeah.
Because that happened just now, too.
With the Hustle player in that tower?
Yeah.
Is that why they doubled it up? Because
Yeah.
one of their guns was down?
It wasn't a gun, though. It was a hopper.
No, I'm sorry, you're right. You're a gun. But is that why they doubled it up?
Yeah.
That is a weird...
Yeah, I don't think he meant to stop there.
Okay. All right. Weird play.
Nice move right there by Adam Rand.
You gotta get out of there if you're the Hustle player. Adam, what do you do? Oh.
No, he sees they're all trapped in the pocket.
He's killing it. All right, I got to give him credit. I thought Adam Rand was running to his death.
He might be now.
No,
no, he shot that guy.
Nope. And it's a hopper down situation. He doesn't even know it.
Oh, dude, that's 4 kills.
Talent.
That's 4 kills. Adam Rand.
All right. Wow, we got a lot to mark off the bingo.
About.
Yeah, let's
4-kill game for Adam. We both have that one.
Let's go to the bingo board. All right, 4-kill game for Adam. I'm going to put a little AR underneath this.
Okay. And then we've got went to the same bunker.
Where do we got that? Teammates go to the same bunker.
You have it in the corner. And then
it's going to be a quick game.
Is there a hopper explodes?
I thought I saw one, didn't I? No, that was on the last board.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, there's some action.
Yep.
Some interesting action. Red flag, pod, no crash bunker. Yeah, 50. Okay. All right.
And some good matches to boot.
Yeah, yeah. For all those viewers that tuned out earlier, stop watching. Shame on you. You're missing the good stuff. You're probably out mowing the lawn or something right now. That was a mistake.
Yeah, and we still have all our #1 seeds to play still, too. So Malicious Invasion is still on deck. Alpha Gang Riptide. Knights Hustle. So there's a lot of great matches still coming, and they're all committed matches after this.
So come back inside, sit on your couch, and watch this. The kids can play with themselves. Wow, very aggressive breakout for the Knights, but I guess they kind of have to. They got a minute left to play. They lose their Dorito side player trying to do that, though, who inexplicably went out with 10 pods for a 1-minute game.
Knights are trying here.
Yeah, give them credit. But you know what? This is what we talked about. They put themselves in this situation by not managing the clock well on that last point. 30 seconds left. Fabio goes to the middle, loses his body. Nothing comes of it.
Nice move here, though.
No, he shot. He shot. Yeah, Matt Clark, I believe. I saw it come off his hopper, spray onto his head. No harm done. Refs aren't going to call it.
Center made a good move right there, making sure Clark left the field.
That might be Schindelman. Yeah, Skittles. And that's time. Hey, give credit to the Knights.
Yeah.
They sent it. Good for them. Just
a little too late.
Yeah, their failure was the match before, was the point before, where they didn't manage the clock well. Put them in a bad situation. All right, so we still have, with a decent amount of time on the clock, we got Hustle Malicious. I guess it doesn't entirely shock me that the AG Knights match went fast, because they're more of a little bit more conservative, smart play team. So Alpha Gang wins that one 3-2, if I'm not mistaken. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Alpha Gang cruising towards the playoffs. They have 1 game left against Riptide, which is, winnable. I don't know. If you're Alpha Gang, everything's winnable this season. So that was no great insight.
So Hustle's taking the blue side of the field. I'd like to see, I don't know if Grant's back out there, but.
In the Snake?
Yeah, he's just been playing really well in that first match in the Snake. I don't see him out there, though.
There we go. Oh, big run by Malicious. Right to Snake 1. No, I'm sorry, Snake Tower. I take it back.
Yeah, that's a deadly combination over here with John L and Tommy Greenleaf.
Yeah, you know what? It looks like Malicious kind of given up on that move Janelle through the middle approach. They were sending him up the middle a lot. They've kind of given up on that.
Oh, actually, this is Kyle Kilroy. Also a good combination. Malicious is just deep with good players. Looks like Pablo's in the back center. Adam Rand's in the command center.
Truck stop.
That usually leaves either teabags or it looks like Thomas Turk is over there now.
Thomas Turk back in the house. It has been a while.
Yeah, he's off for the last 2 events.
It's been a very quiet season.
Hustle needs to take some ground, hopefully on that Dorito side.
Well, so far all Hustle's done is made the move up to that center mini wall.
Where's their 5th player? In the Cali?
Maybe. That's my best guess. Yes.
So Cali looking D side, and we've got the middle W looking Snake side, trying to keep Kilroy out of the Snake.
Now, the clock is not a big issue now. We've got 6 minutes on the clock. The point differential is only 1 to 2, in favor of Malicious. Nonetheless, Hustle does not seem to be aggressive. They seem very happy to be passive.
Well, if they can take an early kill here, maybe they'll respond.
Yeah.
Trying to see if Malicious will make a mistake.
Problem is, if you don't get that kill, you're just giving up clock and you're giving up position.
No, they take Snake 1. They got through
good.
Truck Stop's lane.
Now you're stuck there a little bit because it's hard to call around either the outside or the inside of Snake 1, especially in Malicious. That middle mini wall is posted on you. Although you have a window now, he's reloading.
Nice move there by both teams. Pablo came out and took the Dorito corner. Hustle loses a player out of the Cali.
Yeah.
That's a bad death. Hustle also is in the D3 now, matching Thomas Turk. Oh, that might be 2 Hustle players coming up.
They are incorrect. Malicious is calling kill the Snake. They are incorrect. The Snake is still alive for Hustle.
Oh, okay. So Hustle still has 4?
I don't know about 4. Cali, home.
Snake and D3.
Is the Cali still hot?
Kilroy's looking to get a kill right here. Oh, the home's got to get that shot on him.
No, there's not a good shot. The home has his best chance when the Snake player is trying to crawl around that knuckle. After he gets past that knuckle, the home player is pretty safe. Kilroy asking for a check. He got some spray. He may have actually gotten clipped on the underside of the hopper, and neither he nor the ref sees it. There's paint on the underside of the hopper, which you can't get rub on the underside of a hopper. But if you're at home, don't lose your mind. I could be wrong. Could just be spray.
Yeah, Hustle needs to get a little more aggressive on that Dorito side and try to fight down the wire because Kilroy's in a spot where he's going to eventually shoot somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, if Kilroy looks cross and Hustle tries to move up the middle, they're all going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, he missed his opportunity. Did he?
Nope.
Nope, he got him. There you go. He's blind. Okay, Kilroy's blind shooting over to the D3, screaming, get him
arguing
out.
with the ref.
I didn't see a hit. There's nothing there.
No. Thomas Turk is arguing with the ref.
No. Thomas Turk arguing?
Oh,
major. There's a major on Hustle. I think they're going to start down bodies on the next point. Oy, that was not good.
Who did they call the major on? I didn't see it.
I do not know. I'm not quite sure what the major was for.
All right, we'll try to get Kyle Correa to give us an explanation on that.
Oof.
I don't know if anybody's got a red flag. I think you do.
I have red flag. Well, looky there, folks. All right. 50 off the break. Dirty hang. Argue with teammate. No, that's about it. I've still not seen a barrel squeegeed in.
Oh, towel I have, so they toweled.
I got it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're already in position to win this game. Argue with teammate. You're arguing with teammate away from winning this thing. This game is rigged. It's just rigged by the guy against the guy that invented it. What did I do wrong? I'm gonna go write a sternly worded letter to the Staples Center that printed all of these. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if I'm not mistaken, Hustle's going to start down bodies, correct?
I would think they're starting down 1.
Yeah. And we are in X-Ball right now, so we don't. The Knights Alpha Gang match is already over, so we got a little bit of a break.
Can we get an explanation on that one?
We're trying to find out.
Do you know who got the major on? Okay.
So right now, what we're hearing, and it's not real dead spot-on information, but right now what we're hearing is that a Hustle player is moving down the snake with a hit on him. Must have shot somebody to get a major.
Yeah, or at least it affected the game in a major way.
Yeah.
Usually that means shooting somebody.
Yeah, usually. So, anyways.
Oh, he probably shot Kilroy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I'm actually very happy to hear that. And nothing against Hustle. I don't bear them any ill will, but I'm very happy to hear what the refs have done is they threw a major for excessive overshooting. So essentially there was
or playing on.
Yeah, or playing on. I hope it was for overshooting. Just to stop this nonsense. So anyways, so it looks like from what we're hearing that a Hustle player and a Malicious player went toe-to-toe. Malicious player stopped shooting, and the Hustle player just kept sitting there rolling his trigger, assumedly point blank. And the refs threw a major.
All right, so
I thought Canadians were polite. That's not a very polite thing to do.
They're more north than us. I thought it was Southerners that were
Southern
hospitality.
Yeah,
they're about as north as you come.
The epicenter of assholery would probably be what? New York City, maybe Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Northeast definitely isn't considered hospitable.
No, no. Well, I don't know. New Hampshire, Maine. Speaking, I'm defending New Hampshire.
Don't come on my land.
Yeah, we have castle doctrine in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
You got to be careful where you go. True. All right, that's fair. Did you hear? Speaking, I'm not doing New Hampshire any favors in this. Someone has been using a drone in Manchester, New Hampshire, to drop stuff on homeless people. Rocks, poop,
That's
bottles.
terrible.
Yeah, like what kind of monster does something like that? Anyways. Cops are trying to figure that one out in Manchester, New Hampshire. Manch Vegas.
Don't they all have like little VINs and stuff? It's easy to figure out who's flying around.
No. Drones? No. No, drones have no. If you get over a certain weight of your drone, you're actually supposed to register with the FAA. But because of that, the drone manufacturers all make sure their drones come in just like how a lot of motorcycles are like 49 cc.
Yeah.
So they're not 50 for whatever legal reason. All right. Hustle starting with 4 players, make a big run and a successful run out to the snake.
I like that move. Good play by Hustle.
Malicious goes right up the middle to that center 50 brick. 50 on the run out. That's a 50 on the run out by Malicious. That's going on my bingo board.
Alrighty. And Hustle's losing 3. I would just concede right now.
Yeah. You shot your shot with a low body situation. Just get out of there. I mean, have Malicious lost a single player yet? It's 5 alive. It's 5 on 1. Why? And you're down. Why would you not towel out of this?
I don't know. My only thing is that he doesn't really like this player that's in the snake.
Yeah, it's something real personal. Oh, here we go. Oh, Rand, he had so much glory in his eyes and a lot of momentum. All right, that was another not great coaching decision.
Yeah, I agree. There's no need for.
But what is great is someone took the 50 off the break.
Boom.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, well, still time to play. I can't see them. I can't see Hustle bringing this back. They're down by 3 points with 3 minutes on the clock. It's not impossible, but Malicious is also a pretty smart team. They're not going to make it easy.
I'm looking for some argument by teammate right now.
So there's questions.
Don't know.
There's questions about whether lunch is occurring after this. I vote for it.
Yeah, I just don't know if my lunch is here yet.
Yeah, it's
so.
a delivery schedule issue. Just to be clear, Anthony orders lunch for himself, and then it just so happens that food shows up for the refs.
Yeah, something like that.
That's not the primary concern.
Laurie, do you know where lunch is? If it actually is on the premise? I ordered it an hour and a half ago. I'm just checking.
All right, so Hustle's in a not great situation. They're down by 3. They got 3 minutes on the clock. It's theoretically winnable, but when you're down by a bunch of points, and the time's closing in, what you've made yourself is very predictable to the other team. So Malicious Intent has a pretty good idea what Hustle needs to do to try to win it, and that makes it even harder for Hustle to pull it out. So I hate to say this, but if I'm Hustle, I'm just gonna play and try to see what happens. I'm gonna try to use this as a learning experience. Maybe try out some new breakouts, some new running lanes, but don't lose a lot of sleep over whether or not you win the game, because it's probably out of reach at this point. So.
Yep. Down 3 with 2:52 is not
against the number 2
Yeah.
team in the league. You put yourself in a bad situation. Where is Hustle staying? They got a hotel around here somewhere?
Oh, I'd assume, yeah.
Yeah. All right. They're not going home at night.
All right, about 56 seconds to the point. Again, we're in X-Ball, 2:52 left. We are going to play the next match, so I am going to make a quick announcement to the teams that are sitting around thinking we might do lunch.
Ryan Ramsdale, thank you. Great streamer, great cat. Very smart commentator. That's he wins not commentator. He wins comment of the day. Yeah, good work, Ryan. McStunna asks, "What's a dirty hang?" I'm going to pretend that that's not a sarcastic question. I'm sure I don't know whether it is or is not. So, dirty hang. What we're talking about is if a player hangs. By the way, we still call it hang because back in the day we used flags. We don't use flags anymore. We use a buzzer. But basically, he hits the buzzer, i.e., hangs it, and then the refs are supposed to do their job and check to see if they've got a pre-existing hit on them. If they do, it's a big penalty. It's called a dirty hang. You get what's called a major, which is a 2-for-1, or if it's under 60 seconds, major is a point reversal. Also, if you don't have enough bodies to fulfill that point, it's a point reversal. So, assuming that was not a sarcastic question, I'll give you a straight answer.
Malicious loses 1 off the break, so 5-on-4 for Hustle.
Hustle makes a little bit of a delayed run up to that middle brick. They paused at the beginning of the game and then went ahead and took it. So, I mean, Hustles need to push. You got 2:20 on the clock. You're down by 3. Again, maybe the match is out of reach, but use this as a learning lesson on how to push the field. And other than that move up the middle, which is to what I think is not a great center brick, other than that, the Hustle is being a little bit too passive. Hustle loses that center brick, likely to Teabags. I think Teabags picked him up. Teabags is in that inside Dorito. Malicious makes the move up to the D3, the D wedge, at the same time Hustle does, so they've mirrored that up. Malicious Intent doesn't seem to have any interest in pushing the snake side, though. So if I'm the Hustle player in that D side wedge, you might as well just go looking for kills elsewhere. Right, so minute and a half, just bears repeating. Hustle's not really pushing this game too hard.
No, hopefully they'll get 1 point out of it and try to bring the differential back down to 2.
Yeah. Hustle's already played another match today. Oh, Hustle won their first match over the Slugs, 4-1. So, I mean, playoffs are a consideration. It's not like it's a lost day for them. So, like you said, it's probably a good idea to at least try to work on that point differential. Hustle player getting a check over on that D wedge. It's called clean. We are under 60 seconds. Hustle moving up the middle. Doesn't quite make it. Again, Teabags just be looking the right way at the right time. Takes the Hustle player trying to make the move up the middle. Looks like Teabags gets clipped in the shoulder, though. At the same time, the Hustle player out on that D3 wedge takes the walk. So now I think we have a Hustle player in the Snake 1. There may not be anywhere else. It may be him all alone. Yeah, and he is taking a walk. So if I am Malicious, I just walk it in. All right, you're going to go to Mercy Kill here. Matter of fact, another Malicious player is calling kill 2, kill 2, kill 2. Meanwhile, there are 0 players left alive for Hustle. So Oh, he's okay. He wasn't saying kill two. He was saying chill, according to our producer. So, yeah. Well, okay, that's fair. Chill. We're winning. They didn't even really need to hit the, hit the buzzer. That's the word I'm looking for. You're supposed to jump in here when I'm stumbling.
I apologize.
Alex,
Trying to make sure people get lunch.
Yeah. If any of you see symptoms that I may be having a stroke live on air, please just go ahead and jump in. All right. That's all I ask for.
All right, so we have a differential 4, so Mercy Rule win for Malicious.
Uh-oh. I'm getting real smack talk here. Jennifer Jazurski. Oh, this is Jennifer from AG. Replying to Adam Lantain. Adam Lantain, because he can't win bingo. Life's a balance. It has to be directed at me.
I'm going to go with that, yes.
I feel personally attacked.
You should.
Alex, cut the internet. Cut the feed. We're done here.
All right, so we have our next match set, Axemen Armada, Ruckus, Slugs. This also starts committed star matches.
Here we go.
So we'll be back in a minute, but it's going to be committed star matches to start.
Thanks for tuning in.
The National Weather Service in Taunton has issued a tornado warning for southern Middlesex County and eastern Massachusetts. Cambridge and downtown Boston by 8:45.
Don't want to do it.
5 p.m. The safest place to be during a tornado is in a The National Weather Service in Taunton has issued a tornado warning for southern Middlesex County and eastern Massachusetts. Cambridge and downtown Boston by 8:45.
Don't want to do it.
5 p.m. The safest place to be during a tornado is in a 10
seconds.
We are back. We have Axemen versus Armada, which is the matchup of the, what's a nice way to put this? Matchup of the teams that haven't won anything yet. So both these teams are really looking for a win this season. They've won points, and at times they've looked good. Oh, dear God. Armada just got a major. They just got a major. Oof. Oof. Okay. All right. Well, Armada just swallowed a major immediately at the beginning of the game. I'm not quite sure how, what, why. So they're just down to 2 bodies alive. Axemen looks like they still have 5 alive, if I'm not mistaken. Although in that confusion, I might have missed a call. So not a good start for Armada. Frankly, today, Armada has looked the better of the 2 teams. Armada's taken on some big heavy hitters in this league, and they've won some points, and they've really pushed some teams to try to beat them. So if I had to be forced to put money on this, right now I'd put it on Armada, but not with that start. So Armada doing a good job communicating, but they are in a bad position. Armada doing a good job communicating. Axemen have the D corner, the baby Dorito, which I hate. I don't think they should. The Axemen should get out of there as quick as they can. We also have what? Okay, Axemen going ahead and take the snake. They're into the snake one. They're at that knuckle. Oh my God, Armada just pulled a minor. Oh dear God, dear God. Oh Armada, what are you doing, baby? Wow, Armada just pulled both a major and a minor in the same match. That's an impressive feat. And they towel out of it. Dear God, that is not on the bingo card. That is statistically nearly impossible. Oy. Can you? Does a major count as a 3-kill game? That's the only way that's on the bingo card. Oh, that was brutal, folks. Yeah. I'm sorry you had to watch that. That was rough. All right, Anthony's rejoining me in the booth. He's trying to get the lunch situation under control. As soon as he's got his headphones on, I have to replay that one to him. Wow. All right, Anthony, welcome back. Do you have any idea what you just missed?
I didn't think I was gone that long.
Armada versus Axemen. Armada immediately get a major at the start of the game, like 2 seconds of the game. They follow that up with a minor just to make sure that Axemen got no kills. I guess Axemen did get a couple kills, but
All right, so we're in committed start points, so we do need to rip that sheet out and take a look at that.
yep.
All right, so we have Ruckus and Slugs. Slugs lose Jeff from Hello Nasty off the Dorito side.
Is he calling him clean? Yeah, calls him clean. Ref runs into the check the snake player for Ruckus, calls him clean. That's Linz. Linz was a little bit confused. He wasn't entirely sure whether he was being called clean or not. Good movement by Linz. He immediately takes out that middle tower from the Slugs. Ruckus has lost 1 player off their back line. They moved out from the home, though, so they're starting to spread it. Ruckus takes the D4. Good move.
Slugs lose their snake player.
Linz is a little bit late picking up the movement for the Slug player going up into that D wedge. He sees it happen, but his gun wasn't ready for it. Now there's really no vision between the two, so they can't shoot each other. Linz just trying to engage with Home. Home takes a walk.
Good kill by Lenz there, and he's shooting at the Dorito.
There's a run-through happening. Yep, Ruckus player, and he's clean. Ruckus player, clean run-through. Well, the ref's going to determine whether he's clean or not, but right now it looks like he's clean. I don't believe there's any players left alive for Slugs, correct?
I don't see any.
Yeah.
Let's try to get the name for the Dorito. We got Linz here as good for Ruckus, and then the Dorito player made a good move. Is that Colloquio?
Colocho.
I think it is.
Gio Colocho.
Yeah. So let's put those 2 down as possibles for Ruckus.
I've had a long conversation with Gio, making sure that I get his name pronounced correctly. It's Colocho. I hope I'm doing that right. I look like a real fool right now.
Has anybody seen the Bronx Tale? Collageno.
Of course, we've seen the Bronx Tale. I think you bring that up every webcast. You're like,
I
hey,
love
have
it.
you seen the most Italian movie of all time? No? Okay, let me
Okay.
tell you about it.
So we're just going to call him C.
Remember, there's this scene where they lock all the bikers in a bar and then they beat the crap out of
come
them?
on. Now you
All
can't leave.
These fat, old Italian gangsters beat up a bunch of young bikers in a completely realistic scene.
They had bats. Of course they won.
Well, all right, I'll give you that. They have bats. All right, Armada back on the field. I think they do not have to start down a bot now. They're starting with 5 live, so at least that's good. Let's not have a repeat of that first game. That was brutal.
Axemen have something to play for sure now. Not only did they win their first match of the season, they're in playoff contention if they win this.
That's a good point. They are actually.
They might need some big margin. So if they can win this with like a 4-point margin, 3-point margin, they have a real legitimate chance of making the playoffs.
Well, Armada's just got to watch the flags. Oh, unfortunately, I think Armada player immediately gets hit going out to the can. 2 Armada players taking a walk.
2 Ruckus players, Axemen take walks
All right,
also.
3 on 3. Axemen might have a slightly better spread on the field.
Axemen get right into the snake.
And Axemen moving up the middle. Another player walking off for Armada, unfortunately.
Lim is going to start rapping a little bit.
We're going to have a hard time assigning stars to the Axemen because it's not the game's not going long enough for anybody to get a real point. Maybe that one. Number, is that 15 or 19 out there?
That's John DeRuler out there.
Is that John? Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
So John DeRuler, Lim here got one. I think DeRuler got one of them off the break too.
Yeah, and he did a good job closing it out. He made a move up to that Dorito side brick, and then finished out the last player, the Armada player, trying to make a bump over to try to salvage the situation.
You don't have any coins? Where are all your coins?
Laurie is suggesting that we reclaim coins from players that have been that have played particularly badly today.
Ooh.
We're sorry, but you're not good. Yeah, yeah. Have we awarded Armada any coins today? Because that flag situation was not pretty.
All right, so we have the Slugs coming out on the blue side. They're down 1-0 to Ruckus. Ruckus had strong play by both Colocho and Lines. Look at it, he's like happy. Hey, he just waved like you did it right.
Oh, I missed it.
It's down on the field right there. He was all happy.
I totally missed it. Oh, he's happy that I pronounced his name correctly?
Correct, yeah.
Someone has to here.
Small victories, buddy.
Yeah,
Small
yeah,
victories.
Yeah.
All right, so Ruckus is on the red side. Slugs are on the blue side. If I believe Ruckus has lost both of their first matches.
Let's pull up the data.
I know the Slugs have.
Yeah, Ruckus are down 0-2. Slugs are down 0-2.
So this does not have playoff implications, this match, but for pride.
Wow, big run out there.
That's your boy.
Was that Colocho?
Pretty sure.
Nice run. I mean, he really telegraphed it, too. It wasn't like he was trying to hide that run from the Slugs.
2 Slugs are down, so it's a 5-on-3 for Ruckus.
Nope, he's still alive. Nice run up into the snake from Ruckus. Colocho takes that D4. Wow. Ruckus is really looking like they're feeding here. They're in a little bit of a feeding frenzy. Is it Shark Week? Uh-oh.
We have a Slug in the Dorito corner.
The Ruckus players, their biggest struggle right now is finding people to shoot at. They don't feel any fear.
Got Nick Katz here.
What is that sound signature of the... they're finally a kill for the Slugs. Ruckus players finally walking off. That might be... no, that's not Colocho. That was one of their back players.
No, it is Colocho.
Oh, is it? What is this gun that Cat's shooting? It's got a very weird sound signature. Field 1.
No, it's a...
Oh, die, M3.
Is that a prime?
I don't know, but it's got a weird sound signature. It's almost like his dwell is too high. Oy. This is... Yeah, that was the right thing to do. Slugs just never really had a
Wait,
chance.
I think you're right. I think your boy's right there. C's right here.
He's
going
alive?
in for the hang.
Okay.
Put him down as a possible...
I agree.
Asterisk. I think he's already on the list, so let's asterisk him as a...
Yeah. Great run out to that Dorito side wedge on the breakout, and then immediately started paying dividends. And he was there to close out the game. Slugs, that was not Nothing went right for them that game. That just didn't look good. So,
All right, we got Axemen on the left now. Armada.
we have complaints about the sound level on the Twister video.
Too low, too high.
Nah, too high. That's what we bring. That's our marketing department. We crank it up until the ears bleed.
I'd like to leave something with you.
20 seconds.
Willem Clark, normally playing for Armada, looks like he's home today, commenting on the weather.
10 seconds.
All right, so Armada looks like they have Pissan on this side, Jeff Zalea, Aaron Kent, Schaefer, and then we'll see who's going Dorito side.
Axemen with a run out to the D2.
Zalea's up to the wedge here.
And the D2 from the Axemen goes ahead and bumps up to that Dorito side wedge real fast. It was a good run and dive into that D2 also. He had to go right through a lane, and he went in low.
Looks like you're going to get a pull.
Maybe. Ian, just our ref Ian, he is just on it today. Have we promised him a hustle bonus or something? Because he is flinging his body around out there.
I think one of the Axemen got taken out off the snake side. Jeff Zalela's here looking for that gap.
Axemen getting checked out over in that D3 wedge. He's called clean.
Armada doing a good job, 5 alive right now.
Yep. It's almost as if Armada can get through the first 20 seconds of the game without losing a bunch of bodies. They look much, much better. I mean, maybe that's self-evident, that comment. But basically, that when things go wrong for Armada, it seems to go wrong in the first 20 seconds of the game. It all falls apart.
Earlier, they were winning all the breakouts. It was closing games they're having problems.
Yeah.
But I wasn't here when
That's a good point.
when the chaos was.
Oh, my God. Just flags in the air everywhere.
Looks like that's Tyler Finity over there in the Dorito 3 for Axemen. John Derula's over in this stand-up money Aztec. They have somebody here in the command center in the other Aztec.
Axemen seem content to play it a little bit slower, but they're up a couple points in the match.
So Pissant needs to recognize when his mirror is looking inside. So now John Derula's in Snake 1.
Wrapping around. Armada makes the counter move into Snake 1 themselves.
Yeah.
Jeff Zalaya's got the assignment of just locking onto that snake.
I think that's Schaefer in the command center. He's got to watch out because John Derula's going to try and wrap and shoot him.
Yep. Armada pushing the matter.
Nice move by Tyler Finity.
Oh, yeah, good move. Good counter. So he counters that move by
Matty Mace.
Matty Mace. Good counter. Takes the D4, takes Mace with him. And he keeps himself alive. Now he's shooting cross into that Snake 1.
Yep, he shoots out Pissant. Nice
Yep.
move again by Tyler.
Yeah.
Jeff Zaleo sitting on the bump move to this side of the field. But unfortunately, the rest of his teammates may be eliminated before he makes that bump. John Derula has the ball right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got eliminated or not because I think if he was alive, he would be down this snake.
He was just like, I don't need to. Finity's got this.
All right, so Axemen definitely have at least 3 bodies. 2 on the Dorito side, 1 in the command center. I don't know if John Derula is alive in Snake 1. I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no. There's
Yeah.
not, yeah.
All right, so it is a 3-on-3 right now.
Frankly, no, they do. It's unfortunate. If Armada had anybody threatening to take the snake, they could crawl the length of it right now. Either team could.
This is what Jeff Zaleo was waiting for, is Tyler Finity to try and make a move onto this side of the field.
Yep. Let's catch him making that bump.
Yeah. If he loses that gunfight.
Our ref Ian in there again with a minor. That's a game swing right there. Big game swing.
That was a good call, actually.
Yeah.
I can see Tyler Finity has a big hit on his left shoulder. And he didn't immediately come off.
That's
so throw to yellow.
That penalty's a huge swing to the momentum of this game. Up until that moment, Armada was really on their heels. Now it's flipped.
So 3-on-1 now. Last Axemen. I think that might be Elijah.
Armada just trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out their count. They're trying to figure out the bodies. Zalaya's figured it out. He's starting to make his moves. Oh, All right, you know what? I'm okay with that. The Axemen at the last second.
Yeah.
Tried
Trying
to
to make
make
some.
it. Shalom. Tried to make a big move, trying to see if he could pull something out. I'm totally fine with that.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, once the other team knows that it's a 3-on-1, you're not going to win it if you're real stationary. It's possible, but the odds are really not your favor.
All right, that's a good hang. So Armada brings that back 2-1, 5:14 remaining.
Do we have any standouts for Armada? I mean, Zelaya had a good game.
Yep, he got that good shot in. He was posted on him for a while, and Tyler Finity. I would put Tyler Finity down, but he got a penalty, so now we got to pull him off the list, unfortunately.
Right. Here, the pen's going through his name. Oh, that hurts.
And Zelaya is back on the list, yeah.
Zelaya's back. Zelaya's back in our good graces.
Yeah.
You're currying our favor. So besides the sexy stuff of shooting people, Zelaya is doing a good job of doing his job. He's getting to that snake wedge. He's posting up. He's just doing what he's being told very obviously, and he's doing a good job of it. So do you believe that Zelaya might have been the one that shot Finity on the shoulder also?
Oh, yeah, he definitely was, yeah.
20 seconds.
All right, so Slugs are on the red side. Ruckus on the left. Still plenty of time. Slugs needs to win this one, though. Going down 3-0 becomes very difficult.
For Star's reason, we're also looking for a Slug player to do something good. You still have a chance here.
Jeff from Hello Nasty's been playing real aggressive on that D side. Oh, C is just
Kolocha.
dominating.
Yeah, Kolocha goes right into that D3. Real fast. I believe we have 5 alive for Ruckus over here. Oh, one of the players taking a walk over there from the Slugs. 2 players taking a walk from the Slugs. This match is not going well for Slugs.
No, they're having real survivability problems all day today.
Yeah.
I think obviously they didn't play the field much at all, if at all.
Another player taking a walk. Yeah, you're right. They're probably the OPS wasn't using this layout. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So they're kind of making up as they go along. Kolocha's all the way up into the D4 now. I believe he just shot out the Snake 1. That might be it for Slugs. I don't believe there's any Slug players left alive. Yeah, good game. Good game for Ruckus. Not great game for the Slugs. So, Slugs, survivability? What else?
I mean, they were aggressive earlier. You know, Jeff was taking Dorito 3, Dorito getting up in the Dorito 4, so maybe they need to counter the Snake and get over here and try to get something going in the Snake, but they're just not living long enough to get out here. But I think it is them just not being familiar with the layout.
I can't even complain about their plans, right? Their game plan. I don't know what their game plan is because unfortunately they're dying out too early to see what they have in mind. Lord knows I've been there more than once playing this game, but yeah, just not working for the Slugs today. They used up all their good karma on winning the OPS, right? Did they?
Yeah.
Coming in from first place.
Oh, NEA won the D4 over at OPS, and like 3 of them are playing with them. Yeah.
Yeah. So should be a good squad. I mean. All right. Well, shake it off, Slugs.
All right, so we have Axemen and Armada, 2-1. Axemen still up.
20 seconds.
Oh, if we missed anything on our bingo. Ref's called Bunker Rub. I think I'm going to give you that one. Ref's called Bunker Rub. That's on your side. All right. Here we go. Oh, Armada player getting blown up. He's got to call himself out. Get out of there. Right up the middle of that tower. Yeah. He's very lucky he didn't get a penalty off that.
Axemen lose their Dorito corner as well, so it's a 4-on-4. Oh, did Armada lose 2?
They definitely lost their center tower very, very quickly into the match. They're lucky they didn't get a penalty. I'm counting 3. I think we're just at 3.
All right, so a 4-on-3. Axemen are kind of in the pocket. They have the command center, the Dorito side can, the home, and...
Nope, 4. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Armada has 4. You got Jeff Sly making the move up to that snake wedge. Kind of a delayed break.
So 4-on-4. DeRuler is doubled up and now is coming into the God or money bunker here and right near the snake.
Ugh. Armada takes that baby Dorito, which I don't love. Zelaya is just working that shot. He's trying to catch an Axemen trying to make that bump into Snake 1. So he's just sitting there waiting for it. It might work because I don't think the Axemen player is aware. Oh, oh wow, good shot. Zelaya just goggles it. The Axemen player in the Snake Tower tried to wrap around to take a look, and the second he wrapped around, Zelaya put one right between his eyes. Good shot by Zelaya.
That was John Derula that he shot, which is a good person to get off the field. And Tyler Finnity's all the way up in the Dorito 4 for Axemen. So we'll see how Armada reacts to him being all the way up there.
Zelaya's looking to make his bump because he's got nothing else to shoot at. Although now now they know he's there. Zelaya needs to back up. Don't be that courageous. Players walking off on both teams for the Dorito side. Yeah,
It is Rub that Justin is yelling at, but
yeah, I don't really love that move that Zelaya just made to this. Now he's kind of stuck at a very small 50 bunker. The other team knows he's there.
Good move here by Pissant to get low.
Yeah, Armada's in the driver's seat on this one. They've got better position. Oh, right there. Pissant immediately blows up Justin Smith in that center tower. Looks like Armada has been practicing their goggle shots because they are just plinking guys right between the eyeballs. Uh-oh, Zelaya's getting a check.
Yeah, he should be fine.
Okay. Well, I don't know. The refs are... Unfortunately, the other team toweled it out, which is a mistake, you know? When you have a guy about to hit the buzzer and the ref's already on top of him, concerned about something, do not towel.
I mean, if Axemen want to feel any better, I don't believe he was hit. He had a bunch of rub on him.
True, but I don't know. You let him hit the buzzer. Find out whether it's true. Right now, Zelaya is having a great match.
Yeah, we need to find a couple other people to go with him.
Let's go, Jeff. Caleb Salmonson. Christopher Martin. He's wondering about bingo. Are we missing something here? Point reversal. Opponents at the same bunker. Late to box. Core sample. Overshooting. Overslide. Refs call. Argue the teammate. Argue the ref. I don't see anything on your side. Oh, do we have paint break in barrel?
No, I haven't seen that, but
yeah. False start rec. Yeah, so we got nothing right now.
Oh, refs call bunker rub. You definitely have that one.
All right, we'll take it. Thank you.
He just called it.
Thank you, Chris Martin. Bunker rub.
Slugs, big bite. Jeff from Hello Nasty takes the Dorito 2. Slugs look real good on this point. They shoot out C, I think, off on the Dorito side.
Unfortunately, as you say that, they lose their Snake Tower.
We got Nick Katz up here on the Snake side wedge, trying to hold them in. He probably got that first kill. So it's a 4-on-4 right now.
Ruckus slides into that D3, but immediately die.
Jeff from Hello Nasty, not happy with that call. It's getting pulled out, so it's a 4-on-3 for Ruckus.
Unfortunately, another Slug player walking out of that D corner.
I think that's Zeb. So it's 4-on-2 for Ruckus.
And we are approaching a mercy kill. Mercy kill on the match.
Nick Katz probably should be looked at a little bit for stars for Ruckus as well. He's played pretty much every point.
All right, if I'm the Slugs coach, I think I just towel. I know you're going to lose the match because of it, but do they still have the tower hot?
I think it's 4-and-2.
Yeah. Is it 2 or 1? It's 2. Okay. All right. Hold off on the buzzer. Hope for a miracle. You do have 6 minutes left. If you win this point, it's certainly possible.
Paul Dyer getting all the information across the field.
Oh, player walking off. That's it. That is game.
Good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, Slugs player high-fiving with the Ruckus player.
So that's 4-0 for Ruckus. Let's talk about committed stars for that one while this match just ended.
I hate to say it, but I didn't see anything out of the Slugs that
I didn't either.
I-
When you lose 4-0, it's kind of there's nothing much there to look at.
Yeah.
I think C's the overall winner. We marked him down a couple times for 3 stars.
Jeff Salaya?
No, this is the
I'm
Ruckus
sorry.
Slugs.
The Ruckus, yeah, my bad. Yeah, Gio Colocho played really well that match.
So he'll get the 3 stars.
Yep.
I actually think Nick Katz deserved the 2-star because he was alive in all the points. He was communicating. He had some kills, and then Linz.
Okay. Now, oh, wait, did I hear a reverse point? No, I'm sorry. That was a mistaken button push. Axemen Armada. Zelaya had the best.
Yeah.
Actually, we're not done yet, right?
No, we're not done.
Yeah, so let's
But
keep
yeah,
going.
Deruler and Zelaya, and we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
We will be stopping for lunch after this match.
Nick, do you have all the food? Do you have all the subs? Can you bring them up here, please? Yes, please.
All of them? We're going to eat all the subs? I'm up to that challenge.
Here we go. All right, Axemen Armada 2-2 tie here.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes on the clock. Anything can happen. That's why you tune into NEXL for the drama.
10 seconds.
If I'm Armada, I just need to live. Please live for the first 10 seconds and then get your game plan rolling.
Not the greatest jump. Armada playing pocket.
Looks like they got 5 alive, though. Same thing for Axemen. I don't see any Axemen walking off. Axemen make the move up to that D side wedge. Zelaya responds to the snake side wedge. Oh, Zelaya gets hit. At the same time, another Armada player walking off. So we're 5 on 3.
Tyler Finity looking good over on that side. He's just asking for a check.
And he's clean.
Justin Smith doing a good job getting up to that small W in the center of the field. He's been pretty consistent all day. Tyler Infinity's been the Dorito attacker.
Armada spreads the field by getting out there to that D3. I'm sorry, D2.
Oh, Tyler Finity takes a walk. Kind of a bad death right there.
Yeah, not great. Armada player making it up to the 50 on the Dorito side. And I don't think anybody's picked it up. They have no idea.
Yeah, John.
Oh, what a waste.
Yep.
What a waste. So he had a chance to break the game open. He went a little bit too slow. He was kind of creeping up that sideline looking for something to shoot at, and he walked right into a gun. Ugh.
I think that was Brian Pachuli.
Another walk from the Armada.
John Derula getting another kill.
Yep. We're under 60. Axemen just need to slow it down.
Another kill for John. All right, we're going to have a concession.
50 seconds left on the clock. Well, Finity keeps doing good stuff and then doing bad stuff. I don't know where to go with that one. He'll look great for a minute and then he'll either get a penalty or just die sloppy. So it's tough. Drew looks fine. He's not really winning the games on his shoulders though.
He's playing a lot of good cleanup though. He just
he
just got 2 or 3 kills at the very end there. So
and for Armada, it's still Jay Sly doing the best work out there for him. I mean, right now they're not winning the match, so it doesn't feel good. But right now, if I had to pick any player on the field, Zelaya is, to me, has looked the best so far. Finity has made some of the best moves pushing the game, but he keeps dying or getting penalties. So I don't know how to reward that. So no one wants my coins.
all right, so we got about a minute to the point, 51 seconds left. Axemen are up 3-2. If Axemen can win this,
yes,
they have a chance to move on, but with only a 1-point differential in this one, I think it's going to be tough. I think they're still going to be on the outside looking in. It's funny because you would think they're going to want to sit here. If I was their coach, I'd say try to win this point because they might need that 2 points.
Yeah, they definitely do. So, all right, we have a timeout, so we can chat about this a little bit longer. Right now, what we have Alpha Gang with 2 wins, Malicious Intent with 2 wins, and New England Invasion with 2 wins. Right now, they're comfortably going into the playoffs, right? We have Riptide, Knights, Hustle, and Axemen all tied, 1-1s on the record, and honestly, Ruckus and Slugs and Armada are realistically going to be out of it, right? So, Axemen, Knights, Riptide not only need to win their matches right now, they need to get the point differential.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at. I don't think the Knights have won by any big point differential. See how Riptide is done.
Riptide has a 4-0.
I think you are right. Yeah, they 4-0'd Ruckus, so that right now Riptide's in the lead to take that last spot going into the playoffs. Going back to something I mentioned.
Remember, though, they all have to play each other still.
That's true.
So some of those winners that have 2-0s, they're playing each other in the next match.
Yeah, so that'll flip. I mentioned this earlier. I'll say it again. Malicious, if they could figure out how to manipulate the standings, they may want to take fourth. Let Alpha Gang take first going into the playoffs. Oh, I'm kidding. And try to meet them in the semifinals.
So Alpha Gang's going to play Riptide. AG Knights are going to play Hustle, and Malicious is going to play Invasion.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a battle of 2-0 teams, Malicious and Invasion, and then you're going to have a 2-0 Alpha Gang playing a 1-1 Riptide, and then the Knights and Hustle are both 1-1. So the next two sets are pretty much commanding the playoffs. Unfortunately for the Axemen, if they only just win this match and that's it, then I still think they're going to be on the outside looking in. But like you said, a team that didn't win a match coming into this event, and now they're potentially going to win two. Still plenty of time here, though, and they're trapped in that home bunker.
Armada is chewing them
if
up.
Matty Mace can get to their side of the field, oh, he didn't look to the right side. He's going to get shot by John Derula if he doesn't look. There he goes. He picked him up.
Yep.
So 20 seconds. Armada needs to move up the field.
Yeah, you got to go. Your back players have been the ones that need to move.
Yep.
There you go. Matty Mace going through the middle. No one's picked him up. Axemen are not looking. Oh, they might get this. That was close. Let's see if he's clean. I think he's clean. I really don't think anybody was shooting
I didn't
at
see
him.
anybody shoot at him.
Is that Matty Mace?
Yeah. All right, that's going to end it.
Wow, good game.
So the two teams that didn't win a match get a tie.
Oh, wow.
This is amazing.
Oh.
This is socialism.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let's not get too excited about that. We'll all be starving and killing each other for potatoes soon. All right, so let's talk about cleaning up the standing, cleaning up the points here. So, Axemen.
I have to give Matty Mace
Yeah.
a star.
Yep.
So I'm going John Derula, Zalea, and Matty Mace. Now we just got to figure out in what order we want to give them.
So Mace had one really good
I'd
game.
give him 1 star.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to go further than that. Derula, Zelaya, I tend to lean Zelaya. I think he just had more effect on the game.
Yeah, we'll give him 3 stars and give John 2. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Okay, what drama.
Yeah, I like it.
What a finish to that
Man,
one.
and we're going to have some great matches to finish. So we've got Alpha Gang Riptide on deck, AG Knights Hustle. We are going to stop for lunch, so you're going to have a 20-minute break. So we'll see you guys in about 20 minutes.
Thank you.
30 seconds.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for that little lunch break. We're now back up on our feet. We got Alpha Gang versus Riptide. Alpha Gang looking to cruise into the playoffs. Riptide has to fight a little bit more here. And we are off. Alpha Gang, really a more aggressive breakout than I've seen them take so far today. Riptide a little bit more of a standard spread wide. Their home player is getting a bit of a check. And you see he's kind of arguing with the ref. First Riptide player walks off. Looks like the home player is finally called clean. He's back in there. So we have Drew now up here at the Snake Wedge. I have to mention on air, Drew Now's most recent team he's played with was actually a Poops McGee team, which is really sad that his career is heading that direction. So Alpha Gang has gone ahead and take that D3 wedge on the outside. I believe that's Trennan. Actually, I'm sorry, he's in the D2. Another Riptide player walking off, so that should be down to 3. Drew crossing the 50 to their Snakeside wedge. He is a tall player behind a relatively low bunker, but Riptide have not picked up on it yet. He's going to go for a run through. Oh, oh, that is clean. Clean. What is he doing? He's pausing? Okay, I don't entirely know what just happened, but I think Drew paused to be really nice about it. I'm going to guess that he was trying to put one into his pack or something. I don't know. I don't really know what Drew was just doing there. I'm going to assume he was being nice. But anyways, great move by Drew right up through the middle. Wow, just did a ton of damage, closed it out. I can't be too mad at Riptide. They shouldn't expect that they need to cross it up at that point to prevent a run through. It was really too early in the game for it, so I can't feel too bad. I will have to find out from Drew what he was doing there at the end, because he just paused and stood there for a while. Yeah, he came off the field yelling at his teammates, "I never get that opportunity." So definitely gonna have to talk to him later. But man, good game. Oh, Anthony is rejoining us in the booth after he has shirked all of his responsibilities. Walks around like he owns this place, which I think he technically does. All right, great game from Alpha Gang. Great game from Drew. Good work. So I'm definitely putting Drew down for oh my God, yeah, that's not a possible. That is star behavior right there. So we have Knights versus Hustle coming up as their second point of the match. Knights on my left, Hustle on my right.
So this is the first point of this match?
Correct.
All righty. And they're both 1-1. Is that true, record-wise?
Give me a second. I can find that out. Alpha Gang is currently 2-0. I'm sorry, we're talking AG Knights Hustle, my bad. Yes, that is correct. They're both 1-1. They really need this for a chance to move on.
Hustle's kind of in a pocket play here. They got the can on the Dorito side, the home, little W. Turtle just moved from that can up the center up to the wedge on the Snake side, but he's looking Dorito side, looking for that move there. Schindelman moves up to Dorito too.
Correction, Skittles.
Skittles.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure where that nickname came from, but Josh Schindelman is a.k.a. Skittles.
The Knights are doubled up in home still, playing real tight. Oh, I can't believe that one bounced. The center bunker looks like he just ripped one off the shoulder and it bounced. That's like a gift.
Asking for a check. While that was going on, Schindelman made his bump up into that Dorito side wedge. Knights have also taken that middle can, which is just a weird bunker to me. Knights in the Snake Tower. Again, I think it's Aaron Mitchell. He doesn't look like he's ready to make his bump. I think he's content to stay there for the moment.
Yeah, I think some teams had their paint during that lunch break, maybe not in any coolers or anything. I saw 2 big bounces, one off the shoulder and one off looked like a pack hit.
Wow.
So paint has definitely got a little bouncier here in the afternoon. I don't think players, like I said, were keeping it cool.
Ooh, there's may or may not be rub or a hit. Yeah, they're calling it rub. Okay, so the Dorito player for Hustle got wiped off. It looked like he might have had a hit on his hopper, but they rubbed it off. Schindelman looks like is, by body language, he might be ready to make his bounce up to the D4. Oh, but there's a gun waiting for him, so he wisely backs off. So, looks like we got Matt Clark in this can in the middle of the field, which is, again, a weird bunker. A ref going in to check, I believe, Fabio in that tower in the middle. Ref calls him clean.
Another hustle player coming off, got shot in the front of his gun.
Must have been Schindelman. I see no Aaron Mitchell, which means maybe he got picked off from that Snakeside tower.
So Knights are down to 4 players. Is there anybody on the Snake side, or all 4 of them on that side?
No, I think both teams have no Snake presence at this point.
All right, so Clark and Turtle are matched up here. Another hustle player leaves the field, so it's 4-on-2 for Knights. Fabio bumps back to the Cali.
I don't know if Clark is aware that his mirror is hot, but he's really exposed. If his mirror looks out right now, Fabio's probably going to get shot. Oh. And as I say that, the hustle player switches to shooting Dorito side. Here we go. Fabio has made it up in the Snake 50.
Yeah.
His natural home.
At this point, I would just keep going if I was him. Oh,
Hustle concedes
that's
out.
that's a good concede.
Yeah, I got no problem with that.
Once you see Fabio and the Snake uncontested, it's just a matter of time. So that was a good concede by Hustle.
I might say Schindelman right now for what I saw that game.
Yeah, for sure. I'd gotta give Skittles the thumbs up on that point as far as committed stars go.
It is still available to lose if he screws up. We're going to put him on notice.
All right, so Alpha Gang's up 1-0. They have they're 2-0. Riptide is 1-1, or are they 2-0?
I'm sorry. Riptide and Alpha Gang. Alpha Gang is up 2-0. Riptide, on the other hand, is 1-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Alpha Gang, Riptide, and then AG Knights and Hustle are 1-1, right?
Here, I'm going to pull out the sheet.
Yeah, let's pull out the sheet because I know Malicious is 2-0, Invasion is 2-0. Yeah, so okay.
I'm being told by Mark Getty of the D3 Knights that it's Skittles is a replacement for Schindelman, so they call him Skittleman.
Gotcha.
I'm sure there was not a lot of thought put into that, but that's how nicknames work. Here we go.
Big
Alpha
bite
Gang.
by Caputo.
Wow. Impressive outrun out by Alpha Gang.
He wants his pack checked. He's eliminated.
Well,
So good shot off the break there, probably by Matt Gemma.
I said impressive, I meant foolish.
Mulready's going to try and keep them out of the Snake. Marcus is in that money or God bunker. Gemma bops out to the Dorito.
I got 5 alive for Riptide at the moment.
I really like this move by Mulready. Big bite.
And you know what? It could work out in spades here because Riptide is almost entirely focused on Dorito's side. They've put a lot of bodies over there. They're overweighting it. And nobody's looking at the Snake right now.
Bill, good job by Bobby Fredericks. I think that's a good bump back right there. Not knowing where they are in the Snake.
So Mulready, if I were him, I'd keep my gun down but try to get my head up and look cross field right now. Just not fully commit because you don't know what's waiting for you, but at least pop your head up real quick, take a look.
Yeah, now he's committed to kill the Snake player first. And Bobby came behind him. That's a good move by Bobby.
He's on at the wrong time. Mulready takes his gun away.
Whoever shoots first here is a dead man.
Or bumps the bunker.
Wow, Marcus, that's a terrible play.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it. Now he knows. Oh.
That's a spin.
Ooh, yeah, that
was a spin.
There's a flag.
Yeah.
And that is a major. Mulready was doing so good up in that point, but that's a pretty obvious spin.
That's a good call.
He's shaking his head like that's a bad call, but no, I'm sorry, Mulready, that was the right call. Wow. Okay. Bobby Frederick showing some sportsmanship, telling his teammates back off, stop shooting at dead players. I shouldn't say wow. I should say thank you.
You could say wow.
No, I don't know. I don't know him as a vicious. Is he a vicious player that does that kind of stuff? I really don't know. He's got a reputation for cheating and.
That's it. I mean, I don't think he goes out there to hurt anybody. Let's put it that way.
I'm just going to repeat a line that I mentioned in another webcast earlier this year. I really think there's 3 types of cheaters, right, in this sport. There's the cheater that gets caught, and this is Bobby Fredericks, and he goes, "Oh man, you got me, ref. No worries."
Yeah.
You know, and he walks off. Goes back to his pit. He tells his crew, "Yeah, I got caught. It's all, it is what it is." Cheater number 2 argues with the ref, tells him how bad a call it was, and you're screwing me over. Goes back to his pit and is honest. Yeah, ref caught me. I tried to talk my way out of it. It didn't work. Cheater 3 screams at the ref that it's a bad call, even though it's the right call, and then he goes back to his team and he lies to his team that it was a bad call.
Yeah.
Those are the worst. Those are the worst that just cannot admit it to anybody. So Bobby at least falls into category 1, which is
The best type of cheater?
he is. I've refed him many times. I've caught him enough. Probably not enough, to be really honest.
Yeah.
And Bobby Fredericks will go, yeah, all right, you got me. I tried. You can't blame me.
Clark, barrel squeegeed.
Did you see a barrel squeegee?
Yep,
All right.
100%. I
I'll
don't
give you
know
that
who
one.
has it.
I don't know. Here, I'm giving you a marker. All right. Knights are up 1 over Hustle. Almost 9 minutes on the clock. Hustle makes the run out to the corner and then goes around the Dorito corner right up into the Dorito 3. I like that. If I was only younger and fitter, I might try to make that run myself.
Wow, the Knights are just getting peeled off. Hustle doing a great job. I think it's a 4-on-2 or a 5-on-2.
Good move. I like Hustle bumping up to that snake wedge.
5-on-2.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, 5-on-1.
5-on. Get out of there,
Yeah,
Clark.
5-on-0. Oof. What went wrong?
I'm going to go with multiple things.
Oof.
Hustle brings it back 1-1. Again, this could be a match just to see who gets into the playoffs. So both teams are 1-1. 8:05 left on the clock.
Did you got anything in the bingo going on with that one?
Nah, nothing great. Barrel squeegee. I'd looked. You didn't have it.
No. Oh, you're gonna act like you're doing that for my part. Yeah. All right. Sure.
I just saw it.
Yeah. You can be magnanimous now that you've escaped the $50 bet.
Gotcha.
I'm not. I'm much too petty for that. All right. Alpha Gang Riptide tied up. Alpha Gang still. They want this match obviously to secure them going into the playoffs.
What did they get in their 2 wins? Do you have that? Is their differential big?
Let's see. Alpha Gang, their first game was against the Slugs. They won that one 3-0. Their next game was versus the Knights, and they won that 3-2. So not a big point differential. I believe Malicious is first place going into the playoffs right now. But there's still matches to be played.
Invasion might be first. Because didn't they win with big numbers? No.
Maybe I went to the wrong source, but Adam Rand was telling me that his team, Malicious, was first right now.
Could be true.
But the prelims are not
Oh,
over.
Drew Nall got away with a false start.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Left a little early.
You missed what he did last game. He had such an incredible game last game. I think the refs are like, yeah, you get that one.
Riptide does drop a body off the snake side, but they also are in Dorito 3.
Drew's going to try to wrap around here. Look snake side. He's going to try to stop any movement into the snake. Oh, he abandons that job and goes back to Dorito side. I would imagine right now Drew is looking for that gap between the Dorito wedge and the D4, trying to catch him moving. Because that's the only shot he might have.
Yeah, I'd like to see him more on the snake side. You already have that Dorito. I think that's Jakubiak on that inside Dorito. Looking that way. I think that's Sean Center that just came up to the command center. He's probably going to be on the job now of keeping him on the snake. Jakubiak down.
Takes the walk.
Oh, but so does another Riptide. So it's 4-on-3 for Alpha Gang.
By coincidence or initiative, Riptide chose the right time to try to spread out to that back corner of the Dorito, right as they lose their other Dorito player.
Looks like that's Jemmer in the Dorito corner, Bobby Fredericks in the command center.
Trennan in the Dorito wedge.
Good communication. I don't know. It looks like a Caputo, or actually, no, that looks like Gabe Silver with his gold Twista.
Twister? Those are nice guns, I've heard. Would you like to talk more about those?
Yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing some more Twistas out on the market very shortly.
Only if you're a really good boy or girl and you're incredibly quick on the internet to get into line. Bobby Frederick just trying to hold that tower. I believe he's looking snake side, trying to see if there's a bounce from the. By bounce, I mean a movement. The snake tower got through his gun, got into the snake one. So Alpha Gang in the snake one. He's looking around the outside. Is that Senna? I'm not sure who's in the snake for Alpha Gang.
I believe it is Senna.
Yeah. Game has gone a little bit quiet. I think both teams have lost track of players, and so both are being a little bit extra quiet. Yep. Bobby Frederick's assignment is clearly the snake. He's just keeping his gun on it. Drew Nail up in that center brick. He's looking over at the Dorito side. He's basically just waiting for him to make a mistake.
Points are definitely slowing down.
Yeah.
One tie. This point is very important.
We've hit a little bit of a slower point in the match. The teams they just don't want to make a mistake at this point. They're tied 1-1. Half the clock is gone.
Yeah, the next kill could determine the point, so
Yeah.
maybe even the match.
Yeah. So if I want to be aggressive, which maybe is not the best time, Senna could drop down and he could crawl to that 50. If he goes to the inside, there's really nothing to stop him. So Dorito side is looking at Sean in the snake. This is Sean Senna for Alpha Gang. But if he drops low, he can go ahead and crawl to that 50. There's really nothing stopping him.
Yeah. As soon as Sean Senna can confirm that Bobby is on shooting him, I think the move is Trennan actually on the other side of the field.
Makes his bump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he can go on the outside of that and just checking off Gemma, and he can get to that Dorito even if Bobby's on him, I think.
You're talking about Trennan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trennan has the ball.
Trennan's definitely struggling to looking for something to do. He doesn't really have a shot right now. There he goes. He makes the move. All right, so he's up into the D4.
Yeah, now he's got real pressure on Bobby.
Riptide makes the counter move. They go for, oh, here we go. Bobby's trying to run through the middle. I think he's hit, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All
That-
made off
Trennan.
of the great move by Trennan. Like,
Yeah.
that was the move. He had the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, Drew needs to stay left.
So I don't mind Bobby's decision-making. Bobby said, well, we need to make something happen.
Yep.
Oh, good move.
Yep.
Good move. 2 kills.
Yep. That was all Drew's fault. Yeah. So,
Senna's all alone.
yeah.
Who was that over on the Dorito side for Riptide?
Gemma.
That was Gemma.
Yeah.
Good move, Gemma. Well, you know what that means.
It means Drew Nall should get knocked down a notch from the whatever he did in the first point
It
because
was pretty spectacular.
he definitely just dropped the ball on that one.
All right, well.
And then Gemma should rise up in the ranks.
Yeah, it's my pen is literally burning my hand as I write the name Gemma on this sheet. It's it's a difficult moment. Every webcaster has to go through it once in their life. Oof.
So we talk about dropping jobs. That was critical right there.
Yeah. Matt Gemma coming off celebrating by saying, how's that for a gimp? Matt said he re-injured his leg last week. He said he thought he would have been good coming into this tournament, and then he re-injured it a week ago.
I think it was 2 weeks ago, but yes.
He's not good with dates, times, the alphabet, basic math. I mean, don't ask too much out of him.
All right, we're back to another 1-1 game.
All right, with nice hustle. We are still looking for hustle players. Well, we're still looking for any players that rise above.
Hustle won too fast in the last point for us to.
Yeah, very good game from them.
Obviously, their off the break shooting was on point. I think they
gonna-
shot 3 guys off the break.
I'm going to guess the Knights' reaction to losing that point is to go a little more conservative. And that's exactly what they do.
It
Double
do-
up the home. They don't really spread
Wow, and they shoot 2 off the break.
it. Wow.
They return the favor here.
Great start for the Knights.
Both teams have double up the home.
But if I'm Hustle, I feel much more stuck. Good bounce out. Okay, Hustle did a good bounce out. They got out to that Dorito corner. They really needed that, both for survivability, to get out of doubling up the home, and just to spread the field.
Clark is up to the what we call the 100, but that center can.
Yep. And Clark's apparent job is just put paint on that corner. Hustle, I mean, to their credit, still pushing the field, even though they're down 3 on 5. So Hustle player bounced up to that little center mini wall. His job is clearly to stop the move into the snake from the tower. I'll call it aggressive defense. Basically, get upfield into a particular position, trying to stop Aaron Mitchell. The downside is Aaron Mitchell traditionally so far today has not been real aggressive about trying to make that bump into the snake. He'll do it kind of late game, but generally not earlier. Knights have a good spread. Fabio's maybe looking to make a move up to that center brick. Yeah, there he goes. So the Knights have a real strong gold chain presence at the 50.
All right, he's really looking for that hustle play to try and fill into the money.
Problem is, it's not, that center brick is not great. It doesn't, you have to work extra hard. Although he's about to get bunkered. I think it's going to be clean. Oh no, wow.
Good job.
Wow, good stop. He was a foot away from blowing up Fabio.
I think that was, is that Skittles over there again?
Yeah,
Or?
whoever's in that D3 wedge just saved Fabio's life. Fabio immediately responds by blowing up their Dorito side wedge. And that will be game. All right, was that Schindelman again over there?
No, actually, it's Jacob Brault.
Okay, Brault, I'm not saying that was the greatest game ever, but that one thing, saving Fabio, was a big deal. Good shooting by Brault. Not too bad yourself, Big Ant. Trevor Wood giving us a shout out. Lisa Bursi. Man, the Canadian contingent online is really strong. They are interacting at every chance, which is great. Welcome to the NEXL, Canada. You've chosen well.
Oh, yeah. All right.
30 seconds.
All right, we have Riptide Alpha Gang. Alpha Gang's going to be on my right, Riptide on my left. Riptide is up 2-1, and a little bit of a surprise. I mean, obviously, you probably would have picked Alpha Gang
30 seconds.
before the match started.
Drew's asking Coach, what's the final play here?
10 seconds.
Let's see what we got for Riptide.
Saw Bobby, of course.
I don't see Jemmer this one. Supple and Marcus on the snake side.
Clean breakout by both teams. Nobody walking.
Jakubiak looking. He gets in there clean. So Ryan's over in the Dorito side corner. Looks like Brian Richards is in home. Rob Whitaker is in the command center. Drew Knoll in the Cali. Looks like one of the Caputos is in the money or God bunker right here.
Riptide with a little bit more conservative breakout. They do have the snake side tower and what you're calling the Cali, that mini wall towards the back. We got Bobby Fredericks at home, and they have both the tower up the middle and that can right behind the tower.
Riptide is up 2-1.
So if I were Riptide, I wouldn't mind getting out to that Dorito corner and starting the move up the Dorito side.
This is a big point for both teams.
Yeah.
Just under 3 minutes now.
If Alpha Gang doesn't push this soon, they're going to lose the opportunity to try to win the game. If they lose this point, they need to lose it quick, is what I'm trying to say, basically. They either need to win this point or they need to lose it fast. And they should listen to me. I know how to lose points fast. I can give them some pointers. Oh, I think we just saw a hopper get picked. Yep, right in the middle of the tower, got his hopper picked. I think he was just sloppy just for a split second. Drew
Yeah,
makes his bump.
Rob Whitaker taking the walk for Alpha Gang, so 5-4 Riptide.
2 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Got to push Alpha Gang.
Yep, Brian Richards is trying to tell Alpha Gang they ain't going anywhere.
Yep,
So
he's right.
Tyler Caputo is going to have to try to make his way into the snake.
Nice bump. Drew goes ahead and bumps up to that middle brick. I don't think the brick is an incredible bunker, but still. At least he's pushing the field. There we go. Big move from the corner up into that Dorito 3, the wedge. And they're pushing the snake. So Alpha Gang has gotten the message. They're pushing it now. But they got to do it faster. We're at 1:40.
All right, even it up 4-4.
Another Riptide player walking off.
Jakubiak, a really good Dorito player, is working his way now up to the Dorito 4. Needs to win another gunfight right here.
Caputo should be looking at that tower in the middle.
He's trying to shoot Bobby Fredericks in the home, and he does in the shoulder. Let's see if Bobby wipes that one.
They got to move faster, though. We're down to 1:15.
And it's kind of on the referees right now. That's a bad referee right here.
You're declaring him a bad person?
Whatever. Ryan called the shot. You're not even going in to check him.
Yeah. Well, I think he might have been. He was shooting at the tower, and the tower did leave. So I'm not sure. He said home, but I'm not sure that's really what he meant.
He shot him again, so that should be a major on Bobby, but nope, he's going to come off.
All right. They got 50 seconds. Now they have time to slow it down. Oh, there is a minor. It might be on Riptide for talking.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. Which that's, oof. So Riptide believes that Drew either was overshooting or Drew was already hit. I'm not quite sure what his argument is. But he was loud enough and rambunctious enough after he was dead. The refs threw a minor. It's not smart.
Wait, were teammates? Kyle, I think teammates were just arguing, weren't they?
Kyle's giving me a shrug. What's the call? You make the call, Kyle. No, he's saying no. You were shut down on that one.
I don't know. Supple was yelling at Bobby. They're still charring. Yeah. God damn it.
There's definitely arguing with the ref. You got arguing with the ref. There's no question about that. Because that's what got the penalty.
Argue with teammate.
Well, I'm going to give you argue with the ref. There's no question about that one.
All right.
But our Kyle is not backing us up on the argue with teammate.
Okay. I'll take the victory.
Thank you, Kyle. I'm desperate.
Kyle, just we all make mistakes, but just tell the referees down there that Bobby did get shot. When he was yelling, he shot in the tank. He did shoot him in the tank. So we need to get a better view on the home bunker.
Bobby feeling the heat.
I want to thank all the referees. A thankless job. They're up here doing a really good job. Didn't affect the game because Bobby, did us justice by just leaning out into another paintball.
Yeah, good move. Good move. Yeah, taking away any chance of a penalty. I want to take a moment to ask everybody if you have a chance, go to Cam's Crew, or go to Destroyer Lifestyle, maybe buy some product. To my knowledge, Cam Montoya, you might know more than I do, has just gone through a bone marrow transplant.
That is correct.
He's going to be at the hospital for maybe a week, and then he'll get to go home. Although home is not home running around the neighborhood. Home is home to be isolated and probably mostly a bed. So, anyways.
Yeah, they're just building up his immune system so he can go back home.
Yep. So that's good news. Here we go. Hustle Knights. Knights are up by 1. Plenty of time on the clock.
Referee's going in and checking that Dorito player from Hustle.
Hustle's complying with a check, which means he's probably clean.
All right, so the Knights checking. Fabio asking for a check. He's good.
I think there's 5 clean on both sides.
So Knights are up 2-1. Plenty of time. 5:27.
Hustle clearly stacking up the Dorito side, although they're not making their secondary moves from it, but clearly their game plan is push that Dorito side.
I think you're going to see, obviously, Alpha Gang in the other set, too, is just going to sit because a tie is going to put them at least in second place, probably, maybe third, but it will knock Riptide out of the event. And know who it helps is it helps Axemen, who are sitting on the sidelines 2-1. What Axemen really want is this to be a tie as well, and then Axemen are guaranteed to be in.
I wouldn't be surprised if the refs are throwing flags on the Axemen over at their tables right now.
All right, so the Knights have really dug in right now. Going to make Hustle really earn this one.
Hustle's up to Snake 3. Wow, Knight manages to get through probably a lane coming from Snake 3 up into their Dorito 2. So good move by the Knights.
Looks like Brault that's over there in that Dorito 2. Fabio's in the command center. Clark is in this stand-up cam we call the 100.
We're down to 4 minutes, 10 seconds.
Aaron Mitchell's in the Cali. Good move by the Hustle player to get up to the Dorito 3 through Matt Clark's lane.
I don't like how much territory the Knights are giving up. The Hustle's making their bumps, and they're not paying for it. It's not like they're not losing bodies making those bumps.
Yeah, because I think that Hustle player, if he goes on the outside, there's no outside threat from the Knights on that side. He can get right to the Dorito 4, and he's going to put a lot of pressure on Clark and Fabio.
Yeah, I can't see Clark living if that Dorito 4 is hot. He's not a good bunker.
And what is even more so, it's going to make Fabio look that way, and the Snake player is going to be able to get a little breathing room.
I mean, frankly, again, I think the Snake player could right now, even under fire, drop low and crawl down the inside.
That's a good move by Fabio getting out of that bunker. Now, if they do take Dorito 4, there's a chance that he can get in there.
Yeah.
But the hustle player on the Dorito 3 really has the ball. He needs to do exactly what Trenton did in that last point and get up to that.
There he goes.
We got a home player taking the walk. So now it's a 5-on-4.
Another move up the middle by Hustle. And Hustle's taking that Snake 50. Fabio takes the walk. This is falling apart. Another Matt Clark taking the walk. Last player is Aaron Mitchell. He's getting run down.
Yeah.
Oh, he manages to pop, take the aggressor.
There's 2 left for the Knights. I don't think that was the greatest move. Now another one's gone, so it's a 3-on-2 now.
No, Brawl takes the walk.
He might have an argument.
So it's 2-on-1 or 3-on-1?
It's a 3-on-1. The one hustle player on the Dorito side thinks that Jacob's still alive, though. But Aaron's going to take the walk now, too, so that's it.
Do you know who was the hustle player that made that move up to the Dorito?
I don't. I believe he's coming right now, though. That gentleman right there.
Okay.
That's definitely a star move.
Yep. That was a break the game open move, so good work. Hustle needed that point. They took that point. Do you see a number?
I don't. He never turned.
Turtle.
Well, Anthony's trying to find out who is our mystery hero for Hustle in that game because we might be giving him a star point for that. So Anthony's very eager to give him a star point because he did exactly what Anthony said, which means that it was the best move ever. All right, we got Alpha Gang and Riptide coming up. Alpha Gang and Riptide tied 2-2. There's only 40 seconds on the clock, so we're going to see which team fixes their bayonets and just starts charging at the other. I wouldn't be shocked if, if both sit. Alpha Gang does need the points, so it's probably in their best interest to try to win this thing. But
Malik is the name I got.
Malik?
Malik.
All right. Timeout called.
Timeout. So I'm obviously thinking it's Riptide calling that. So we got Riptide with a timeout. 1 minute to the point, 39 seconds. The tournament on the line for Riptide.
Yeah. Drama.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
much drama. Did we go to commercial? Did we go to commercial to extend the drama?
We need like SVU soundtrack music.
I don't know what that is. What's SBU?
SVU, don't.
Oh, Special Victims Unit?
Yeah, we need that
You're
sound.
saying there's sex crimes going out on our field?
Yeah. I just like the noise. Alex, can we get that for the next event? Yeah. So we have something cool happen.
Yeah.
You know what I hate is that stupid sound Ryan and Kyle play on the Spick and Span show. I forget the noise they make when someone donates money.
Well, I'll take that up with them.
I already did.
Yeah. And how was their response?
They don't care about me.
By the way, if you do listen to Spick and Span, they had a podcast up at AG Paintball about a week ago. So I'm sure that will be hitting the air soon. Are they short bodies? They are. Wow. Riptide only went out with 4. I don't know why. Bobby's going to try to do a dirty run through. Yep, and there is the minor.
Alpha Gang's going to go for the win.
No sooner do the words "Bobby's going for a dirty run through" come out of my mouth than a flag flies. Yeah, Mulready.
Wait till 10 seconds, Mulready.
No. Yeah, he does.
Yes.
Just under 10.
Mulready.
Wow.
Star point.
Good work. Good work.
Committed
Mom.
star for Bill Mulready.
Oh, my God.
This is how we play, Kyle.
Just because we're thrilled that he isn't forcing us into another point?
He's efficient.
Yeah.
Efficiency should be repaid in some
be
way.
rewarded. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk in that match. You got Drew Null. You got Bill Mulready with a 1-star. Who we talking on the other side now for Riptide? Gemma? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gemma, Drew Null, and Bill Mulready. Now, you missed the first point of that match, but Drew went through the middle and just blew them up. He actually went through the middle, ended up at their base, turned, and stood there and waited to shoot the last player in the back. And I don't fully understand what he was doing. My angle on the view was not very good, and I'll go talk to him. But he literally, he was standing behind him with his gun pointed at his back for about 5 seconds before I guess he finally pulled the trigger. I don't know, but it was savage.
He was
It
all
was
right. It's up to
savage.
you on that one. I obviously think Mulready just gets the 1 star. So Gemma and Drew, you
All right,
can.
there we go. Drew also recently was in a Poops McGee jersey, so he needs a bit of a comeback.
Oh. All right, we got a 2-2 game here too with 2 minutes left. Hustle.
Clean. I thought Matt Clark might have taken a shot there, but